Hey there, it's Loki Junda. I haven't streamed for a while on this, but Oomph has been doing some streaming, so I figured I'd try it out. This just got released onto consoles. I believe it's been out in the PC world for a little while now. I've never heard of it. Apparently it's horror roguelike, somewhat difficult from what I've casually read. I have not really looked into it. I've kind of avoided it because sometimes I just like to be surprised by something new. So we're going to check this out for the first time, and hopefully it'll be really cool. And if not, we can always stop and try some other things, because there's some other games I'm really into that are coming out that I wouldn't mind revisiting. There's a game, we have a video on the channel, Hear My Cult. I did an interview with the developer on that. I've really liked that one. He has done some big updates on the demo. There's also that upcoming Ground Zero game I absolutely love. It's more classic survival horror, but really updated gameplay in a different direction than like the Resident Evil titles and stuff had gone. I kind of love that one. And there's also other random things. I don't know, if anyone has suggestions for horror adjacent games we could try after this one, feel free to let me know, and I'll see if I have it, and if I do, then maybe we can. But let's go ahead and start this and see what the hell this is all about. I don't even know the premise of this game. The moon, are you ready? Don't be afraid. The goddess watches over you. Percentage obtained in order to find the skin. 2. Right, left to view inventory status. Up, down to select which room to visit. Each room can contain a series of events. Okay. Events and their probabilities. Mary's room, balcony, or storage room. Okay, so let's see. Meet a mysterious girl, unexpected event, find crimson fragments. Let's just go with the top one. I have no idea what any of this is. Okay, so this is Mary. Mary is waiting. Okay, I've killed Mary. And fragments. You earn 1 looter fragment and a blood pouch. Okay, let's see. Alright, maybe we should see who Esther is. Okay, you look like you're missing a face. Okay, let's see, what items do we have? Increase the damage inflicted by melee weapon in this battle by 1. Stackable. Instant attack dealing 1 damage. 5 fragments. Okay, pray to the goddess. Alrighty then. Oh, I guess. Alright, so that sounds like maybe I should pray. Okay, another nightshade. Face the follower of the false god. I don't know. I feel like we should just go around and face new people. See what Trish does. Does Trish have half a head? Or is she hung? Oh, okay, a man is hanging in the center of the room. This isn't Trish. Seems like he's still breathing. Requires the hunter's knife. Attempt to free it. Well, I guess we should do something. Running away doesn't seem very good. Okay. Strange pills. Hopefully that heals me. I could use that. New room unlocked. Okay, we have the kitchen and 1 max HP. Okay. So we met the hanged man. That was 20% chance. So let's go back to see if we face Trish. Alright, Trish is a little disturbing. Let's see, what was the pills? Oh, it does restore 1 HP. Let's see. Probably need to do that. So we could increase that, so we could do 3 and then 1. Or... It's just... Oh, missed. No. Alright, there we go. Alright, 1 ammo. Alright, so... Alright, so now it's harder. Well, I imagined I wasn't going to get too far. Face sharpened knives. Trish, Esther, you haven't done the kitchen yet. Ribbit, ribbit. Frogs. Frogs. We are the frogs. We are fond of those precious shimmering fragments. Do you have any for us? We can offer you valuable items found in the trash. Oh, hunter's knife. We do need that. Or the hanged man. Replace your ranged weapon with gun and torch. Attacking, even if you miss the shot, reduce every damage you would take this turn by 2. Alright, emergency dagger. Okay. Turn fragments. Maybe we'll try this. I wish there was a healing thing, but... We'll see what happens. Okay, let's see. Sharp knives. Alright, we found the frog's lair. Oh, rugs. Huh. Well, we haven't done this at all, so let's do that one. Okay. You look, Alright. Bye, rugs. That was... What does a cigarette do in this? Alright, Cult Chamber. Max HP up. I wonder what persists between runs. That I do not know. Okay. I do want to comment briefly here on the sound here. It is very kind of droning. It seems like it's setting a nice atmosphere. Could be a little more lively. Feeling like maybe this is not the most entertaining game to watch someone play at this time. But we'll see. We'll do this a little bit, and if I think I want to try something else, we can always switch. Again, if anyone has any suggestions, feel free. Let's see. We have not done the bathroom yet. This is the follower of the false god called. Are you on our side? Oh. I can just not fight them. Let's do it anyway. Ah, come on. Oh, no ammo. Let's see. We have... Oh. I guess because it's smoky. Okay. And strange pills again. Good. Priestess of the false god. We haven't faced sharp knives yet, but let's check this one out, because this is a new one too. We do Crimson Dancers or the Priestess. Blam. Easy enough. This is also making me... There's another upcoming indie horror game. I think it's supposed to come out this year. Called Tenebrous Somnia. We have a video for First Impressions, a playthrough of the demo of that. They do some live action cutscenes throughout, and it's more like kind of traditional survival horror, but say 2D side-scrolly kind of gameplay. But it does have like the retro pixelated graphics and stuff. I really liked that demo, and I've been waiting for that to come out. I'm hoping we get like an official release date at some point. As that one's releasing for Steam and consoles as well. Okay. Sacrificial Lamb, Blood and Bile, and Nadine. I don't think we've come across Nadine. Oh, can I use them from here? Oh, no. Here's our status. Okay. I'm using this because I'm so low on health. I got a Blood and Bile. Okay, let's see. Deals with the long-gilled fish. Go against Rugs again. He only had 3. Oh, wait. Okay, just found some cigarettes. Hallway. Alright. I want to meet the Hanged Man again so I can use the Hunter's Knife. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Let's do that. Ah. Alright. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Alright, No Skin Man's curse intensifies. Face the No Skin Man. We did just unlock that. Let's go ahead and see what he's like. Some enemies cannot be hit in any way. They are recognized by question marks instead of HP. In these cases, the only chance of survival is to escape. Okay, so... that's not a very good chance. Alrighty then. Okay, let's see. What do I want to find? Trail of blood. Blood and bile, okay. That is gonna give me some extra health, which is what I need. I haven't faced the sharp knives yet, so let's check that out. Okay, we're back here. What are you gonna give us? It's the same stuff. Alrighty then. Try to cross the hallway, but something hides in the darkness. It's approaching, getting closer and closer. Exterminating Angel. I wonder what it's here to do. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... let's see if we can have any luck with this. No, no, come on. That's messed up, man. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this. Yeah. We're about to be exterminated. We could... alright, let's... plead for mercy. Well... there we go. And so this is the end of everything. But don't worry, I can bring you back. You just have to fulfill your mission. Hold on. I see you're carrying lunar fragments with you. I can unlock your memories if you give me some. And remember, everything you unlock here is permanent. Alright, so here's the permanent stuff. Let's see what we have. Let's make a deal. Lighter and dummy purchasable from the fish. Red room. The first area may appear rarely at any time. We only have 8 though, so we can... only do this one. Well... I guess... oh, I guess I could have done this. Play on a simplified difficulty. Oh. I don't know. I don't want that. We don't need to make things easier. Okay, let's see. How's this gonna go? Blood and bile is... yes, that is what I want. Now I wonder if the temporary HP is only per... It's just the, for that battle. Find out at some point. Take a shower. Do want more blood and bile if I can. Okay. Good. Find ammo. Face rugs, cigarettes. That's for escaping. Take a shower. Observe their meeting. Find ammo. Let's check this one out, see if we get a different one. Oh, well, that's fucking useless right now. Okay. Let's see. Crimson fragments. Frogs, I don't have enough to look for the frogs. Anyway, I don't. So let's go for this. There we go. Alright, let's see. Okay, more fragments. I'm starting to get the hang of this. That doesn't seem good. Oh. That's me from a previous timeline. Well... This doesn't look good. Gummy bears, huh? Yeah, and I only know that's because here it says name, so that's the only reason I realized that was me from the previous run. Okay, ammo or the hangman. I don't want to do the hangman yet. I think I want more crimson fragments. Increase melee weapon damage by 1. Accuracy of all weapons, 1/3 of your HP. 2 damage. Oh, gummy bears are awesome. All right. Well, I will say, I am enjoying this game. I think this will probably be the last run, and then we'll switch to something else. However, I'm not sure what we'll do. Maybe 7 Days to Die. I played that a little earlier, and it's been a minute. I do like that one. Alright, let's see. I want more fragments, and then I want to find the frogs. Let's see. This gives me more fragments. So let's use those, then... Yes. Oh, yes. Or we could do one... the one tower defense. Yeah. I think I might do that one next. That's a fun one. Alright, so let's see. Observe the cult. Take a shower. Healing would be nice. Let's see. Crimson Dancers. Let's go for a chance of healing. Wait. No. Wait, please. Alright, well, we're gonna do that and finish you off. Ooh, strange pill. Yeah, that's good. What is this? Corrupted of the false god cult. Alright, so item. Use a strange pill. Do that real quick. Let's go ahead and do that. Because we don't have any ammo, so we're gonna only do 1 damage a time. No! There we go. 2 lunar fragments. Oh, a golden bullet. That's good. Alright, let's see. We are ready to find the frogs. Blood and bile's good. What? Fun. Alright, blood and bile is again good. Make deals with the long-gilled fish. We haven't run into that yet. Oh, shit. Oh, is that all I can do? Well, I guess I surrender. Hehe. I'm just playing with you. A truly unexpected event. Oh, that must have been one of those random unexpected events. Fun. Ammo. We could use ammo. Alright, I'm going to blood and bile to protect me from the poison, and we have to do 5 anyway. Ooh. This ain't gonna be pretty. Devastating attack? I think not. We got our ammo. Should have done the ammo earlier. Alright, let's look for the fish. Please, fishy. There we go. Glub, glub. Glub, glub, glub. Glub, glub, glub. Yes. Oh, sweet. Yes. Oh, this is exciting. What does the lighter do? When acquired, it moves to the top of your inventory. Oh, they do something, I'm sure. Hey, let's just buy it all. Okay, so now back for blood and bile, I think. Oh. I guess I'm supposed to use it in a certain instance, and I wasted it. I see. Oh well, live and learn. Ah, the damn poison. Find a med kit and blessings. That would be nice. Not finding the frogs anyway. Come on, med kit. Yes. The goddess is watching over you. Nice. Nice. Splendid. You try to cross the hallway, but something hides in the darkness. It's approaching, getting closer and closer. Alright, exterminating angel. I'm hoping we're ready for you this time. Half of our maximum HP would be 5. Let's do that. Let's wait on gummy bears. Guess that didn't do anything. All right. Ha 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 ha. Take that. You are the exterminated. And we got another med kit. You are finally in a new area. Okay, we got to a new area. That's fun. Experience begins to pay off. Talk. Okay, we can talk to the enemy. Does not end the turn. Every time you face an enemy, they might have something new to say. Additionally, certain specific situations can lead to unexpected conversations. Ooh, elevator. The deer-headed man. Fun. Antidote. That would be nice. Leg hold traps. In a new area, then, will the long-gilled fish have restocked? That I don't know. Guess we can find out. Finally, can you hear me? I am the fish with long gills. Sometimes I say nonsensical things. Don't mind me. But now let's get down to business. I have some good news with me, or some goods with me. Are you interested? Yes, I am. Gunpowder. Oh, that is Nightshade for guns, and it is significant. Let's see. Okay, we can find antidote. Take a nap. That might be healing. We did that. Let's see. Let's see if we can take a nap. Okay, yeah. Deer-headed man stares intensely at you. He has an offer for you, provided you have those precious fragments. Oh, deer-headed man is nice. Yes, I think I will heal. It gives you some strange pills to swallow. With much more energy than before, you leave the room. Alright, I feel like we're doing pretty decently this second run. Face rugs in the garden. Nadine, antidote. I think Rugs has lower health than others. Rugs the brainless. I guess we know why he's brainless. Hold on one second, I'm looking up Someone has just suggested a game to me that I had not heard of. Let's take a look here. Interesting. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Someone brought to my attention Rip Out, online co-op horror FPS. Players fight their way through procedurally generated derelict ships. Sounds interesting. Has mixed reviews on Steam, but that doesn't always mean something. But, yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Let me add that to my wish list real quick. Alright, let's see. I think we're doing really well this run. I say that, and then something horrible is going to happen. Observe the bleeding mirror. Okay, so maybe Mary is Bloody Mary. Alright, meet the living guts. Let's go for more fragments. Oh, now the frog's lair. Esther, the throat cutter. Fun. Well, aren't you happy? Now you can't see the face that disgusts you so much. What were the words you used? Dressed like a child, horrible nose, ugly. Soon your face won't be there either. I'll tear it off personally. So we bullied Esther, it seems. Yeah, bleeding, take 1 additional damage every time the enemy attacks. Fun. I was hoping that Esther would wait. Nightshade, I do like that. Let's see, deer-headed man, he can heal me, but I'm not that wounded. Let's go for more crimson fragments. Master of Knives. Okay, let's talk to her. Mary, stop, please. Why should I? I thought I had finally found someone special. Instead, you're fake, just like everyone else. Die. Okay, is it the same thing? Alright, let's see. We can reload. We have ammo. If I used gunpowder... No, that's too much. Let's see. I have 2 nightshades, so let's save that. Oh, time to pray. Fragments. 2 blood pouches, that's nice. Useful. Now we should heal a little bit. Make it a girl. Some cigarettes. Well, let's look for the long-gilled fish. Traps. See, this is probably where I need something like the dummy or something. Oh wait, that's right. Question marks, escaping is all I can do. Cigarettes. Ammo. Meet the cowboy. Let's go for some ammo. In the center of the room stands the cowboy, and he has an offer for you. Now I'll load this gun with a single bullet. Let's see if you have the guts to shoot. Your brains don't splatter. I'll reward you properly. Point the revolver to your temple. You can't keep it steady. Your hand is trembling. I could take 4 damage. The round wasn't in the firing chamber. Very well. Here's your reward. 22 fragments. Golden bullet. Nice. Alrighty, let's see. Frog's Lair. Yes, I do want to meet the frogs. The deer-headed man or a nap sounds nice too. Let's hope for the frogs. Esther again. Fun. 4. If I use gunpowder, then it's only 2 shots. I don't want to. Yes, you do that, and guess what? I am gonna heal. So, in your face. That's fine. Alright, now... I just have 1 thing of ammo. Unfortunate, I do need to get more. Nightshade, that's good. I have a boss coming up in a little bit, so... Alright, the cowboy, bleeding mirror, frog's lair. Come on, froggies. Hey, there you are. They're not healthy, but they still have something to offer you. Pirate's Gun replaces your long-range weapon with Pirate's Gun. Low chance of jamming. Low chance of critical hit. Base damage 3. Okay, so that would be 5 if the gunpowder. You fail to escape from a battle, you can spend fragments to end the battle. Ask the enemy to spare you, attempt to escape again. 27, floss between the teeth. When you're attacked, deal 1 damage to the enemy. That just seems like fantastic. Ooh. Ooh, a lot of this seems really good. Oh, I should have done Pirate's Gun. Anyway, there we go. Alright, now I need something to heal with. Living Guts. I feel like taking a nap would probably heal me, and the deer-headed man can if I have enough fragments. Let's see. Crawling fossil, of course. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Oh, you steal fragments from me, you son of a bitch. Blood and bile. Good. Alright, we're coming close to the boss. Medkit and blessings. Oh wait, I do have a medkit, don't I? I do want blessings. Ooh, 44% chance. Not great. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Oh. Nice. Okay, so non-permanent does stay after a fight. That's fantastic. Now we know that for sure. I don't have enough to want to make deals with anybody. Crimson fragments. Okay. Well, let's talk real quick. Deep down, I always tried to keep others as far away from you as possible. I was so jealous. I liked the idea of being so special in your eyes too much. Interesting. Alrighty, let's see. Blast you again. And that'll finish you off. Okay. Ammo would be nice. Trish the Faceless. See what you have to say. When someone is about to unleash a devastating attack, you can only pray and hope to survive. Lurg. Fair enough. Let's check my items here. Well, I do want the fragments. I like the sound, it's like Mario. We can do Nightshade. That would do 2 damage, and then when she attacks me, she will be done for. But I don't think we need to do that. I should have waited, then I could have healed and... yeah, that was fine. Now I think we're at boss time. I would like ammo. Okay. There we go. Lucky. Try to leave the basement, but something lurks in the darkness. You are not alone. High Priest of the False God Cult. Alright, we are going to... We can do... let's count how many we got here. Nightshade. We have 1 Nightshade, 1 Gunpowder, 2 Nightshade, 3 Nightshade. So that can make melee attack do 4. So we'll do that. Oh, let's talk to you. The one you call a false god. He's held the world together since time immemorial. What makes you think you're right? This. Oh, okay. When there's a shielded... okay. I see. It absorbs. Didn't I pray? Oh god, okay, so that doesn't help me. Alright, do I have a strange pill? Does this count as healing? I guess not. Alright, we went from no bosses to 2 bosses in 1 run. 23 fragments. And a medikit. Okay. Basement's finally free. You pass through the ajar door and notice that something is wrong. You're in a new area, but you can't tell if you're awake or dreaming. Alright. Your experience begins to pay off. New action unlocked. Trade. Ask the enemy for resources. 1 trade per turn. Doesn't end the turn. Interesting. Reborn cut. Lost in the moon. The boundary. Attend the ceremony and find ammo. Heal the wounds. Meet the magpie. Let's go for healing. Has to recover HP. First item in your inventory. Okay. Oh, so that's why having the dummy is good, because it's the first item in your inventory for trades. Lighter, perhaps, is the same kind of thing. Maybe it can take the place of a trade. You're not one of us. You're not dressed like us. Well, that's kind of close-minded, don't you think? Ah, missed. Come on, man. Serotonin. What does that do? Restores 2 HP. Okay, good. The blade, the fingers and roses. Heart-shaped glasses. Everything seems calm. On the ground are the remains of a corpse wearing strange glasses. Art glasses. Interesting. I didn't actually think I was going to get those. Gain 1 shield point. Fair enough. Meet a girl similar to you. We haven't done that yet. Let's make a deal, maybe. Yes. No clouds or sharp island like crimson red blade. I mix blood in the jar. A waitress mixes green ice. Oh, you must forgive me. Sometimes I say nonsensical things. Yes, I do. Gunpowder, absolutely. Ammo, yes. Oh. The ammo has their names on it. I just noticed that. There's 2 other ones, though. I wonder if there's 2 more names. It's an interesting detail. It's only 9. I have an antidote already and I haven't used it, so save our money maybe for the frogs. Crimson fragments, frog's lair. I don't quite have enough for the frogs or heal. Yeah, let's see what I think it was. Oh, they are in much worse shape. Can't talk. Of course not. Dagger number 48. We can get that. When you successfully escape from a fight, its base damage increases by 1. Okay, so if we escape twice, then we do 3 damage. That's interesting. When you are about to recover HP in battle, deal that amount to the enemy instead, multiplied by 1.5. Oh, with the med kit, could be phenomenal. That would do a lot of damage right now. In the turn you pray to the goddess, deal damage to the enemy equal to the melee weapon's damage and its accuracy. I wish I had enough. This seems really good to be able to have a base damage 4 melee weapon, as long as I escape twice. I'm going for that. This one is so tempting. But I think I'm going to play it safe, and I'm probably going to end up regretting it. Let's see. Crimson fragments, or let's go here to try and heal. Oh, you only gave me 3 or 2 temporary. I don't know that I liked that. I guess we're going for Crimson Fragments. Wow, she's really gone all in. Fatigue. Every damage you would deal to the enemy is reduced by 1 for each level of fatigue. Okay. Help, help. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. Don't have great successes running away, but yes. I want my base damage of that dagger to go up. I only need to escape one more time to max it out. Ammo. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, that helps with escaping. Healy thing, okay. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Crimson Dancers, Frog Slayer. I don't have enough for that, really. The Underworld Beast. That doesn't sound good. So let's do it. I'm C, the dancer on your right. I'm Nye, the dancer on your left. And I'm Pat, the dancer in the center. We are the Crimson Dancers. Never truly trust our words. We are here. Indeed, why are we here? We are here by the will of the goddess. But how? Just wanted to have a snack. Wait. Let's see, is their name an anagram for something? We have C-E... Nice. Patience. E-A-T... Patience is their... Okay. Okay. You ate it all, leave some for the next time. Enough now, girls. The goddess has chosen us as her messengers, and you as her weapon. Accept the gifts we bring you, but be careful. You can choose only one. Yeah, only one. But where did the rhinoceros carcass go? I saw it around here. Oh, plan B? Oh, geez. Increases the damage of your ranged weapon by 1. Lose all crimson fragments. Every time you use the item cigarettes, inflict 3 additional damage. Okay. Increases... That just says inflict 3 additional damage. For what? Like, permanently? Or just like... This is stackable. Okay, alright, let's see. All weapons by 1. I'm gonna do that. I don't want to get rid of all my fragments. But yeah, their name was Patience together, I believe. Interesting. Alright, so the Dreamers. Find Crimson Fragments. I haven't met a girl similar to me yet, but I've said that every time I've seen it, I think. We're gonna go for more Crimson Fragments. There we go. 19, alright. We're about to get to another boss soon. I think we're not doing perfectly, but we're doing okay. Frog Slayer. We might have enough for that. Don't think I have cigarettes. Come on. There we go. Heal the wounds. Crimson Dancers. That's 39, because I haven't done the Magpie either. Let's see if we can heal. Ah, you again. One of you stole my gummy bears. Yeah, it does 5 damage now. Nice. Yeah, waiting for your doom. Okay, let's go back to Fragments. Floating arms. The pendants to offer you, but everything has a price. Let's go for the gold. Goddess notices your pendant and decides to give you a gift. You walk away wondering what you just saw. Secondhand smoke. Alright. Winter coat gained 3 shield points. Alright. Increases the damage of the melee weapon, but reduces its accuracy by 10. You suffered poison too. I can handle the poison too. Let's do that. We're going melee build. Now we don't have money for the frogs again. Fragments. No. Where are they? Where are my knives? I think I cut myself a little. You did, Mary. You did. Oh, I forgot to... Silly me. Oh, blood pouch. Good. Alright. Mysterious presence crawls in the darkness. You can finally see its form. Exquisite corpse. The blood bubble bursts and collides against the white of the glistening sclera. I taught the long-gilled fish this way of speaking. I hope it learned. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see. That does a lot. Oh. So that doesn't... Alright. 4 times in a row. That's a dick move. Alright, I'm going to use that, obviously. What is that supposed to do, you son of a... You son of a bitch. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Alright, now I think we're gonna finish a first run, maybe. You know, when I was a child, once at summer camp, they tried to make me drink hydrogen peroxide. Okay, that is a bad idea. Never do that. I wasn't that mean, and most just had fun teasing the other kids. I remember once, there was a boy playing on the slide. I looked him straight in the eyes and said, "You know, one day, you won't remember me." I was convinced I had said something so profound to him, but he didn't react at all. He'll probably forget me one day too, and this conversation. So try to live every moment and make it precious, alright? Oh, I almost forgot. Found this in the hallway. I think it's yours. Nadine, you can access memories from the Dream Diary, a game mode you can select when starting a new game. Okay, so finally it's just you and me. I was so bored. How about we play a game? I'll give you 5 turns to kill me. When time's up, you lose. Boo-hoo. Good luck. That wasn't very fun. Come on, you can do better. Another 5 turns. I don't trust you. I see what you're doing. Wow, you really know what you're doing, but I'm not totally convinced yet. Show me what you're really made of. Mutated mosquitoes? Okay, so if I have... Damn it, those blood packs would be great right now. Need to do that. Let's see, do I have any... Okay, that's gotta be it, right? Alright. Let's say we had so much fun. You deserve a reward for this. Hope to see you again soon. Okay, medkit, ammo, 7 lunar fragments. Let's go with that. Oh, it's you. Z had the honor of playing with you first. Now it's my turn. Don't disappoint me. Permanent poison. Okay. Fun. Multiple attacks, alright. So I think I'm going to want to... Let's talk, I forgot to talk. I'll watch your flesh rot slowly. It'll be fun. What? Isn't it supposed to be fun? You say so. I probably want to heal a little bit. I wonder if that will... Nah, it's probably not going to take them all. Now I understand how you survived the other Grace. I was just playing with you. Wonder if one day we'll get the chance to challenge each other as equals. Take this, you've earned it. Yeah, I think I need that if I'm going to go against Pat. Alright, let's see if we can break some rules. Twice per turn. That's messed up, man. Hoping the shield will protect me. So I can at least... Ugh, son of a bitch. So that's damage 1, that'd be damage 5. That's 4. I think that this will at least make each one be just 1. Alright, so that does make that more damage. Truly remarkable. But, you know, honestly, I wasn't even trying. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's tone it down a bit. With weaklings like you, this is as fun as it gets. Now, the most important challenge awaits you. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Yeah, something tells me I'm not gonna succeed this last part. Unless that was it. Here you are, finally. Do you recognize this place, where it all began? So, answer me. Did you find my skin? A new level of faith. Bad, very bad. Seems the goddess was wrong about you. You're not the chosen one. I warned you. Since you didn't bring me what I asked for, I'll be the last thing you see. Goodbye. What a waste of time. Yeah, don't think... Okay, am I gonna succeed here? Really? You're clinging to life with all of your strength, but you're only doing so because you don't truly understand what it means to kill me. No Skin Man's attacks grow stronger. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna succeed. Toy gun, damage 0. Okay, so he's gonna make my... Okay, okay. Enough. Die, you foolish bitch. You're not ready for the truth, and you never will be. You're worthless. Yeah, Yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna work out. Teaspoon. Okay. Well, I can do no damage. Sure. Take one. Okay. Yeah. Hey, don't steal it. Well. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I had that too. I don't think there's any chance that I make it through this, so. Goodbye. Yeah. Feel like that was a pretty decent run though. But don't worry, bring you back. You want anything? Yes. How much? 41. Alright, we got a lot of stuff here. Let's make a deal 3. Unlocks items, crucifix and dummy purchasable from the longfish in the 3rd area. Unlocks a new enemy. It may appear at the end of the 2nd area. Defeating it will allow you to recruit it. Interesting. Deadlock purchasable from the frogs. We have that. Red room. Item reload purchasable from the frogs. The doorman. Your friends will change form every time you face them. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that seems alright. But, okay, so yeah, no skin. I think this has been in the PC world for a while. I'm enjoying it. We just... Oh, here we go. Oh, because it's starting a new run. We're gonna switch to... I think, one tower defense. Because I was having fun with that. I mean, it's just the demo. For now, it's not fully released. I know Oomph streamed this a little bit earlier as well. Let's give me a moment to switch this stuff here, but yeah, one tower defense. I played a little earlier today. It is a lot of fun and a bit addicting. But let's get this sorted here. Alright, let's see. I gotta go here. Then try and get the audio. Hopefully this just works without any issues. Once I find the part I'm looking for. Why can't I find it on this list of things? All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I can find the audio for this game here. I have a list of too much stuff on Streamlabs here. Okay, maybe I need to try. I've had issues with this kind of thing before. See if I can just do desktop audio or something. Monitor off. Let's see. Oh, nope, I did something worse. Come on, man. What did I do here? Monitor and output. I've killed my audio. It appears. Son of a... let's see. I have that working. But I really have done something that made my audio not like to work even for me here. All right, come on. Let's see. I don't stream very often, so I do apologize. So I don't always switch. I normally don't, when I stream, switch games, especially between different sources. I was doing the no skin on my Xbox, and now I'm switching to PC. I had this set up for a different game last time. I was trying it out, and I have messed things up. Capture desktop audio. Okay. I'm not sure what I did to make all of the audio go kablooey. Well, let's see. I'm actually going to, let me restart Streamlabs here, and maybe that will help me. I've had to do that before. So this is going to end, but I'll be back and I'll do one tower defense for a little bit before calling it a night. All right, I believe I got audio issues fixed. So, yeah, hopefully. All right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to see how far I got. My best time, I think, is just over 11 minutes. Was mentioning earlier, all these, since the demo only lasts 20 minutes, all of these on the top 100 meters, each and every one. Apparently that's from the developer. Let's see. I haven't done this a lot. I have liked pulse, attack speed. I haven't messed with a lot of the other stuff. Mostly, I have been sticking with... Hey, how's it going? Just like a single type of weapon, just to see how far that can go, as I max the upgrades for it and stuff. That's just been my approach to kind of learn what works out well. And I've had some luck. I think the farthest I went with only pulse. Okay, I'll fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Give me 1 second here. Is that a little better? Hold on, like the audio on this is a little... Hopefully that's a little better. But if it's not, yeah, just let me know. I'm still like tweaking this a bit here. That up, let's see. Yeah, I was having some audio issues in the first place with switching over to this. And I still want more income so I can... this isn't good. I don't think this is going well. Probably already messed up quite a bit. Alright, let's add that in. Bounty. Yeah, this is definitely doesn't seem like it's gonna be a PR for me. Awesome. Hey, thanks for letting me know. Really appreciate that. Yeah, not going well. This is actually probably my worst run so far. I haven't done much. But of course, the first time I try and do this where there may be an audience, it goes horribly. This is the demo. That is all there is for it. The game is not out yet. But the demo is a lot of fun. I would recommend trying it. Apparently, like, the survival time for the demo is just... it caps at 20 minutes. Unf says he has got to that 20-minute mark. I have not. I've only gotten to about 11 minutes, but I've only just started trying it out today. Alright, we're gonna go with force then, income, and attack speed. I really love games that go with a simple concept, and that if doing it well with like a lot of replayability, like some variability with RNG and stuff to help with, like, you know, so that's, I think that's pretty cool with this one. I mean, it is very simple setup, but it is quite addicting, I have found anyway. But, I don't know, I might have to ask him for his, tips on how to actually get to further, what he did anyway to actually hit the 20-minute mark. And Unf is the other person that runs this channel with me, and he streams a lot more than I do. A lot more than I do. I remember Dungeon Defenders, honestly. I remember when that one first came out. I played that first one because there's a Dungeon Defenders 2 as well that came out a number of years ago. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, I enjoyed it for sure. It was a fun, like, couch co-op one too. Yeah. I tried to... I think I tried to play it again not all that long ago, and for some reason I just couldn't get back into it. But I don't do as much of the tower defense games that Unf does. I am much more a fan of the horror genre. But I was playing this earlier, and I wanted to see if I could beat it. I will say I tried out the second one, And it had some stuff with it, but it really did not it didn't get my attention like the first one did. I'm not paying attention. Like the first one I played quite a bit, but the second one I played a little bit, and I don't know, there was something about it that just didn't keep me playing as much. Alright, we're doing okay. We haven't gotten hit yet. Let's see if we're going to get enough money to upgrade force here. Might make it. Made it. What do we have? Let's see. 14 income. We're not hitting that yet. We'll probably hit up attack speed up. Yeah, I think, trying to remember the names of the classes on that first one. I think I played Monk a lot. That had, like, the AoE, like, pylons or whatever they were, the auras, I think. Taking some hits now. Might do... Oh, we've taken a lot of hits. We're gonna need to do some HP regen. Yeah, I did the monk mostly. I think I tried, like, the wizard a little bit, but I mostly played as the monk. Let's go defense up 2 here. I actually might go with, yeah, multiple weapons this time. I mean, I haven't beat the 20 minutes, so obviously I need to change up what I've been doing anyway. Yeah, I didn't get to the point where I was like min-maxing or anything in that game. I don't even know if I like beat it, but I did play it for a while. I remember at the time, like, me and my girlfriend, we thought it was a fun, like, couch co-op game. She doesn't really play games like I did, but that one we would just kind of play around with at first. And then I started getting, like, further and a little more competitive with it, and so she stopped. I haven't tried one of these things yet. That might be useful to help finish off like the closer ones. Let's try it. Yeah, if we get to this, we'll do the bounty reward. But I don't know that we're going to get to that amount. Oh, we did. Here we go. attack speed, I think. Got back to max health. That. Yeah, let's do the damage up. Probably should do some more HP increase, but we're at 8 minutes. Looks like we might at least get close to my current record. A little more. Oh shit. Well. Alright, I'm gonna hit the income. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Something. I don't know, we got a lot going on here. I've not had so many weapons before. Alright, just about a minute until I'm at my... beat my record. Probably should save up for like something like 25% damage up. Fire raid. Almost. My best time is 11:32. I got to 11:23. Alright, let's try at least one more time. We need income. Let's see. Let's start with... pulse attack speed. And I think my personal record is from just going pulse only. But I like the additional range we have with force. Kind of want to do the income. I think it's important to hit that second pulse so we can fire two at the same time. All right, let's increase that bounty. I feel like it is really important to increase how much income and bounty you have early on. Do try to prioritize that when I can. I really just want to beat my best record. I think we just saw that was 11 minutes and 32 seconds. I feel like that was a risky choice on the bounty that time, but it might let us hit this force. There we go. Not sure which of these two I want. They're both at 3. That one does more damage, it seems, so... That's right, because Pulse goes through and hits the ones behind it too, I think, so... Makes sense that one would be higher damage. For now, doing okay. We still haven't taken a hit. And that immediately changed. Let's increase attack speed to help with that. A little bit of a regen in there. Oh yeah, I don't think we're... To me, it does not look like we're going to hit a record this time either. But I'm not going to give up. We're going to try. Faster. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Let's see if that helps. And I do want to hit this attack speed up. Haven't gotten any income or bounty increases lately. That feels like it's not going to do me very good. Alright, not really liking this now. Finally, some income increase. I think it's too late though. Yeah, we're done for. Not even close. Alright, let's see. Bounty, yes. Speed. Let's try ice. I haven't tried that one before. Let's just see how that works. Yeah, so you can spend your money to re-roll, and it's random what you get. So, I mean, that means that you can just get screwed, and it's really not you. But yeah, it seems like you have a pretty good chance of certain ones to start with. I have never used ice before, so we're gonna see if that is a change that helps. I haven't really settled on a type of build that has worked reliably for me yet. But I don't know, I feel like this game does have a whole lot of promise, so I know Oomph is looking forward to the full release of it, but I definitely am now too. Let's see if it has a... I don't know if it has a release date set yet. Oh, April 2026. Uh-oh, I got distracted. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'm not doing... Yeah, ice on its own. Not doing me a whole world of favors. I might have just not gotten too lucky with the RNG here. Possible. Yeah, I think Pulse works better than Ice. The Pulse, it can hit more than one enemy at a time, and I think that's pretty useful early on, especially when they line up, and they can take them out in one shot in the beginning. Yeah, I agree with that. Sometimes, yeah, jarring sound effects can really ruin an experience. But this one, they've not bothered me. Every time that thing comes up, I do remember how satisfying some of the sound effects in the old Donkey Kong Country games were in the Super Nintendo era. Nintendo had that down. Up. Do think I am soon to have to do something to increase my damage. I do think if you go Pulse, the first upgrade after you get it is pretty important because that does allow it to fire it 2 times at the same time. do remember my first experience, I think, with a proper tower defense game. Back in the early 2000s, an old Flash game where I think it was Mario themed. Like you'd buy guns and like shoot Koopas that were going towards the tower. Wish I could remember what that was called. I know me and Oomph had talked about that within the past couple years, and I think he found it again or something. I used to play that game a lot back in computer class in high school. That's how old I am. I just had a computer class. It's funny to tell when talking to like younger people these days. It's like, yeah, there was a class I took in high school for college credit that was just typing. We just learned how to type and we got a college credit for that. Pretty sure they don't do that anymore. I think I'd be a little concerned if they did. Yeah, this did not go well. I don't think I like starting out with ice. I also may not have been paying as much attention as I should have. Force is decent, but again, I prefer Pulse because it can hit more than one at a time. Yeah, I did typing class in high school. I'd finish the assignment in like 5 minutes, and then I'd just listen to music or play games for the rest of it. Even then, I thought it was a BS class and couldn't believe that they actually offered it for college credit. But it was actually where I learned how to type with two hands. Fun fact, Oomph does not type with two hands. He does the two-pointer finger seek and destroy method, but he is pretty quick typing that way, and probably makes fewer mistakes typing than I do. Another fun typing fact, R.L. Stine, the writer of the Goosebumps and Fear Street books, he types all of his books with one finger, his left pointer finger, and when he holds up his hands, it is significantly shorter than all his other fingers from years and years of just typing with that one finger. It's like turned it into a nub. He has said, if anything ever happens to that finger, he's just done writing. He's not going to do it anymore. I always thought that was kind of amusing. Ah, man. We did not do good this time. Might be able to bounce back a little bit here. Okay, let's see, maybe attack speed. So, when 4 fingers, is that 4 fingers on one hand, or 2 fingers for 2 hands each? Because that seems like an odd way to type. maybe odd, maybe interesting way to type. Okay, that feels like probably the most bizarre way to type I've heard of. Because it's like halfway between, and you don't have the like only paying attention to one finger thing that I get from the. All right, I'm not paying attention. That's wild. I might have to try that to see if I can make that work. Yeah, this one's not working out here. Maybe if I can get some HP regen. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Oh, come on. I can't get anything this time. Get one armor. I'd say GG, but I do not feel like this was a good game. Alright, try again. Let's see. Okay. We do want bounty. Huh. Let's see how acid works. I haven't tried acid really before, so I suspect it's gonna not be a good start, but we'll see. Yeah. You really need something that's going to hit multiple, I think, to have a strong start. Get these slow things that only hit one. Still might be able to bounce back on this. Yeah, I think this is still having the same problem as starting with ice. The extra that it does is not really helpful in the early game. Maybe if I do this, I can save it. Maybe starting with field would be good. That I'm missing that bounty there. Hopefully I can do this field upgrade here. Nah, I think I messed up. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have so many demos downloaded and installed right now. I need to go through and just mass delete them. So many interesting things coming out. There was, I'm trying to think, because I tend to go for horror games, so even like, I try to keep an eye out for like horror themed tower defense games. I feel like there was one that I downloaded the demo to not too long ago. Let's see, can we start with field? Does anything... Yes, we do have field now. Now, does this change the ticks on it? Oh, come on, it doesn't one-shot him? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I am a huge fan of, like, classic survival horror games. Disfigured I have not. Let me look that up after this next upgrade. Let's see. Is that the grimdark roguelike where you battle relentless hordes of monsters lurking in the shadows? Unlock powerful weapons, craft godlike builds with hundreds of upgrades. Came out 2023. It is a free game. Is that the one you're... It says it's Disfigure. Is that the one you're talking about there? Oops. Yes, that's what it looks like, mostly black and white. I haven't tried that though, but I will. I don't know, I have random ideas. I obviously don't follow through with a lot of them, but we do have the Insert Coin horror channel. That's basically my domain to do whatever I want there. I have been thinking about just going through and playing every free-to-play horror game on Steam and just doing reviews of all of them. Because some of them are, there's some fun stuff there, but I mean, there's also a lot of absolute garbage. But I've thought about doing fun things like that. Well, I say fun things, but I don't know how much fun it would be to really go through all of that. But, I am a huge fan of, like, classic survival horror, and I've loved that we've had, like, a revitalization of that genre coming. It's been a great couple years for horror games. We're not gonna make it. Field itself doesn't seem like it can quite cut it unless you really get those upgrades early for it, I guess. Because it just doesn't do the damage you need it to. So I am leaning on, I think Pulse is probably the strongest starting weapon. That is my opinion at this point. The original Dead Space or the remake? I did play through I've never been huge on Doom games. Primarily like when the first one was out, or the earlier ones. It was horror themed, but it was still more first-person shooter, action-oriented. And I was big into like Silent Hill and the Resident Evil and the games like that, so I didn't really play those. But I played through Doom Dark Ages. That was actually like one of the first games that I did any content for the channel when I joined OONF. And I absolutely loved Doom Dark Ages. It is a lot of fun. And it's made me want to go back and play some of those other ones. I have opinions about the remake. Granted, I have not beat the remake. I played it for a little bit and I just set it down. I love the OG Dead Space so much. And I think they did so much right with like the pacing with the remake, they did, as far as I can tell, like all the set pieces, the scenes, they recreated it, the aesthetic, a lot of it is fantastic. Specifically, what I did not like was the control kind of felt light and like flighty, and it was much more fast-paced. Damn it, I needed that pulse. And it almost felt like it switched from like more traditional classic survival horror into just like a frantic third-person shooter. So it's like a different type of fear. It's a more panicky game to play than the dread that you would feel from like the original, in my opinion. So I was not a fan of the remake personally. I do still want to actually go back and play through and give it an honest shot. But I have yet to do so. I mean, I bought it day one, and I really messed up this run. I'm getting too distracted. I do want Pulse, but if I do Pulse, I do need to upgrade it, like, right away. Let's do Force. Force can at least one-shot things, and it has a good range. So Force might be a good secondary beginner. It's not that it's optimized. It's like, I don't like games. I can get why you would want to. I don't know how to describe it too well. But like, it just like the cursor moves, you aim too quickly. It's just like, it feels, there's something about it that I really need to dive into so I can fully understand. But it just like, it doesn't feel like you're controlling the character. It feels like you're just controlling a cursor and the character happens to be there. I'm probably describing it terribly, because I haven't heard anybody else really talk about this for it, so I think it's really just a me thing. But it was the same thing with Re:Verse, which was like a third-person PvP Resident Evil game that I played that, and like the controls, it felt the same as that. It was like everything was like the cursor moves really quick, and it's, you know, kind of set up to be really fast-paced, but it doesn't feel like there's any weight to the character's movement. And they're just like, I mean, you could take the character out and just make it a first-person shooter at that point. I think that's probably has something to do with why I feel the way I do about it. Floaty. Yes, floaty. Absolutely. That is probably the right word to use to describe it. It feels very floaty to me, and I don't like that. Especially, like, I don't know, the first one, there's not a lot of... I mean, I agree that a lot of the classic survival horror games maybe don't always age well, but I've always felt the original Dead Space just still holds up today. No, it's been a few years since I played it, but I did play it within the past 10 years at this point. But I've always, every time I've gone back to it, I've felt that it has still held up and aged very well. I'll have to do that again. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of that for the horror channel, because I did love that game. But speaking of, like, for like classic survival horror, there's one that's coming out that I'm super excited for. It's called Ground Zero, and I've put some stuff up on the channel that doesn't seem like anybody else is excited, but it's really, I just have absolutely loved it. It's because, like, Resident Evil had the classic tank controls, and then it went to Resident Evil 4. They switched to, like, over the shoulder, and it's like an evolution of the gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, the Resident Evil 4 did that, and it kind of evolved their control scheme into that, and I think that's fantastic. But like Ground Zero, it feels like an alternate universe, like where they evolved in the other direction, maintaining tank controls but adding more to it. So it like plays like classic survival horror games, but you can like dodge, parry. But it's not really. There's just a lot more to it, gameplay wise, and I have really enjoyed playing it, and I'm very excited for it. But yeah, I guess my understanding though is the Dead Space remake, while it does have a lot of people, I've never really heard anyone other than me say anything negative about it. I don't think it did well enough to have them decide to remake this sequel, so I think they're not remaking Dead Space 2. Which that I would say is a shame. I don't know. I remember when Dead Space 2 came out, just the opening sequence to that one was so intense. I absolutely loved it. Of course, more action-oriented. Yeah, I mean, I agree, like, tank controls are not really great. I understand why they're used in certain situations, but it's a very specific situation where tank control should be used. I think in most cases they should not be. But it was really back in the day when they were figuring out how to have players navigate in a three-dimensional environment. They had to figure this out. Like, I like that most games tend to have seemingly standardized controls, and I think that's right, and I think it's the way it should be. Like, most games should be trying to figure out what works best, and once we figure that out, stick with it. That's why I like, first-person shooters that just tend to have the same controls. You can just pick it up and go. I hate it. Hate it when you pick up a game that has a gameplay style and you think you know what the control should be, and for some reason they've just decided to twist it about and do something weird and out of the ordinary. I just think that kind of goes against it. Controls for a game should be as intuitive as possible to really have someone feel they're immersed in it. And yeah, I go on tangents on things. Apparently I'm very opinionated about control schemes for video games. But I do think every game developer should be working towards some form of standardized controls. Like, the tank controls, really, they only work. They absolutely can, 100%. Like, I have played games that I'm like, this would be a good game if the controls did not suck ass. And that's why, I mean, if anything, if you want to try and do something weird with the controls, just make them mappable. Let people make them whatever you want. There's no real reason you shouldn't be able to do that. I really need to do health regen at some point. But yeah, the tank controls, they only work for fixed camera angle. And if you're doing a fixed camera angle game, you need to have a good reason for it, I think. So you have to have, like, designs, because there are some things you can do with fixed camera angles that you cannot do otherwise. This is... And, yeah, so it's a tricky world. But I don't understand these days when some developers try and do weird stuff with controls. Especially when they try and do weird things with first-person shooters. Because that is such a big genre. I mean, you're not going to make your mark or anybody happy by messing with those control schemes. See, it's right here where you get those 3 with 1 shot. That's why I think Pulse is really the start of this. The best starting one. You know, unique is not always good. There are cases where it's not. I mean, I can get experimentation, but you have to be realistic. That's what I'm saying. If you want to try and experiment with something for some reason, you should give an option for players mapping controls however they want. Unless you're trying to do some avant-garde thing and you're like, I don't want people to like my game. And that's fine if that's what you want to, but I will probably not play a game like that. I'm not feeling good about beating my best record tonight. But I have been trying to get Oomph to make a game with me, but he's stubborn. I need someone to do the art side and design 3D models and rigging and maybe even the animation part. I can do programming and stuff, but the artistic side is not where I'm at. And he also thinks a lot of my ideas are too dark and disturbing. One thing I've been looking into for Blender is, I haven't looked into it, but I came across it. Grease paint for 2D animation. Because I do have something that I work on that it would be really useful for me to be able to do, like, even if it's just like stick figures animation with that. But I, again, just don't have any training whatsoever in that kind of field. But I have been thinking about looking into the Blender grease paint to try and do some shoddy 2D animation. I've heard it is a really steep learning curve. But I really just want to do animation of like a stick figure dancing around. That's all I need. I don't need anything fancy. Yeah, I heard my understanding is with the grease paint you can do like rigged 2D animation as opposed to like frame by frame, which seems like it would work better for me since I don't want to have to draw out a bunch of frames since I'm not an artist. So I'm hoping to like do it once and then try and rig it and then move things around, but I don't know. I'm a busy person. I don't have a lot of time to learn all the things I'd like to, so that may never come to fruition. Maybe I should try and save up for one of those. To get a health regen. Give it to me. save up, see if maybe these more expensive weapons really help out. Oh, I should have done the income shit. Yeah, I'll try and check that out. I haven't heard of that channel, but I haven't looked into... I know that there's tutorials out there. Is that like a good animation tutorial one? I'll be honest, I watch a lot of... Whenever like on my reels and stuff, like things that are like art tutorials come up, I watch them. Like I don't do this, but I'm like, oh, that's interesting. It makes me feel like maybe someday I could. It's over. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright, let's see. Income. Ooh, not good. Guess we're going to start with force. I have been playing this game longer than I thought I was going to be. I'll make a note of that and check it out, maybe when I'm ready. One of the other things I have to do, I've been working on getting all my music equipment stuff set up so I can kind of streamline my recording-ish things, which I finally almost have done. Why does it take so long for the music to initially kick in, though? The silence in the beginning is very disconcerting to me. Nice to get pulse now, but I'm not. Okay, I want income first, even though I think it's a bad choice. Yeah, I mean, it is a demo, so it could just be something that was accidental. Oh, I went to buy the pulse and the income one was there. At least it wasn't something I didn't want. Now I need to prioritize at least one more in pulse. That'll be very helpful. There isn't one here. Again, no pulse, man. I do like giving a lot of thought to game design, though. Just talking about control schemes and such. I've always liked the Resident Evil franchise. Has tried very different things with all of its games, and they really haven't been afraid to experiment. I actually really enjoyed Resident Evil Resistance, which was their 4v1 asymmetrical game. They did have a lot of fun with that before it turned into just people who were just going to dominate one way or the other, and it got very one-sided. Had some balancing issues, I think. But I always felt that Resident Evil 6 is severely underrated. I get why people don't like it, but they basically, with the same control schemes, they had 3 different scenarios where, just based on item availability, enemy types that were found in the levels, and just level design, had each campaign play as a different genre, basically. And I thought it was really, really well done how they did that. And with the recent Resident Evil 9 that came out, I thought that they were going to kind of refine that, because they were talking about having two characters with 2 different styles of gameplay. And personally, I was very disappointed with how they did it in 9, because they just did completely different, like, it's different inventory management systems for the characters, different, like, everything is just completely different, and, like, really breaks up. It feels very disjointed because they forced it into, like, one campaign where you switch back and forth, and it doesn't flow very well, and it bugged me a lot. They should have just had 2 separate campaigns, in my opinion. Alright, so from what I'm seeing here, because we're doing pretty well, one of the most important things is trying to really get one thing leveled up quickly. That does seem to be very useful. Because once we got forced to this point, then we just have been doing really well. Well, for now, until we get overpowered. Increase, because you can always immediately notice the speed increase. Or at least I feel like I can. Alright, let's see if we can get damage increase. Better than some of the runs I've done tonight. Oh yeah, I want this income increase. Maybe some regen to get our stuff back. get lucky with our next re-rolls, I hate doing re-roll because I feel like it's very wasteful. But if we get lucky with our next set, I think... Don't know. Let's try this one. Oh, maybe I should have done this one because it also has fire damage. Oh, it would be nice to get this. Maybe I'll get there. But I can get this. Then we can see if these weapons are worth it. Interesting. I do want to get this pack speed up. Okay, I'm feeling good about getting beating my record now. I am. Getting close. I feel like I have so little, I've done no HP up and no armor up, so as soon as they get to me, I'm done for. We just have to get to 1133 for a new record. There we go. New record. Nice. Now, I don't believe we are going to get to 20 minutes, which is the end of the demo. But we can hope, maybe. Now I need more force and pulse, I think, but I'm not getting them to show up here. I should try and save up for this. I don't think I'm going to get it this time, but hopefully it'll pop up next round. No! New record. Okay. One more. We'll do one more. No, this is... We know this is a bad start. Alright. So if I don't have force or pulse, I am ending... Would have been nice to have been able to do the bounty reward. But it looked important to do that. Oh no, I didn't do this one. There we go. No, none of those are... Come on, I need more of these. Hopefully that'll help out a lot. level 2 yet, unfortunately. Which I think has been our downfall. I might have lied. Might just be too greedy for this game. I always feel like I have to prioritize the income and rewards. Will get pulse here if I end up getting enough. Now we just gotta hope we just start getting a lot of pulse and force down here. Like I want to hit this one first, so at least Pulse has the 2 projectiles. Damn. I guess it's attack speed increase if we get there. Maybe I should just hold off and hope that we get force and pulse on the next roll. Yeah, I'm gonna try that out. Being patient helps. Okay, there's that. I should have hit that first. Need to start tracking like benchmarks so we can figure out kind of like bounty income and levels of things we need for specific points for it to be viable to progress. I don't think, yeah, we're not going to get one of these right now. Soon though. could have. Good force. There we go. Got it level 2. I think force level 2 is really useful. Now once we hit that on that one run, things really turned around. That is why I like Force, is Force has good range, which helps quite a bit. I think anyway, I mean I could be wrong, but that's my thoughts on it. I really think Pulse is the best to start with because it can hit multiple units, but Force does have the better range, and I think that's the only reason it works out as a viable option to start with as well. Oh yeah, I need an HP regen soon. Like that. I like that plasma one. Hopefully that'll show up for me soon. Or more force. Definitely want that to get a level 2. There we go. Then we'll do damage up. Finally. Need one more. Let's try Thunderbolt. There we go. That'll carry us a little bit. Get that income. Then we'll get this attack speed, hopefully. Or maybe not. It's gonna be close. Yes, there we go. Might be a good one to go for. Actually, yeah, let's try Frost Shield, see if that helps us out a bit. All right, I think we may be in the running for another best record. Perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, the shield stuff is great, but yeah, those ranged guys got me there. Because I didn't have enough that was hitting far enough away to get them quickly. But I think we're going to call it a night now. I have definitely played this a lot longer than I thought I was going to. But again, this is, even just for a demo, this is extremely addicting and not overly easy, at least for me. And I always appreciate a game that is a challenge. So anyone that watched tonight, I want to say, hey, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. If you like, comment, subscribe, any of that fantastic stuff, it'd be great. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I just have fun doing this. Hopefully you got something out of this, whether it was entertainment, learning about a cool new game, or maybe you learned something about playing the game that you didn't realize, you know, or yes, anything, as I went on a lot of tangents tonight, as I am wont to do in my old age, it seems. So maybe you learned something about my opinions on random crap in other games. But anyway, just want to say again, thank you so much, and until next time, farewell.